Alright, Shalom, praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, the one to the apostle, salute to bros, teaching word and sincerity and truth. This is going to be a quick one here. I'm going to put it on this YouTube. I stopped putting videos like this on YouTube, but here we go. It says this needs to be watched. So it's, now what made me upload this one is because of where they're doing it. It says University of Southampton Business School. And you got this individual. Let me show you who he is before I play it. People have put up who he is here. Professor Wayne or something like that. I think that's him. So
this is my last slide.
Let's see. Now this is at the University Monetary Institute of so people are in university and they're hearing this. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Let's play.
My 12 minutes are just up. Have reacted to the truth coming out. They admit that they've been telling porkies, and now they propose to increase their power. So central bankers belatedly admit, oh, now that you've mentioned it, yes, banks create the money supply. So let's abolish that now. And also, by the way, let's abolish cash. So what should we do? Well, introduce digital cyber currency that central banks issue and control, and thereby gain total control over all.
Look at that Satan. This 1 second.
Economic transactions, decisions, and the whole lot.
Satan just pops up on the screen. Let's update your phone and all this. Let's play. Just let me play that part again.
Gain total control over all economic transactions, decisions, and the whole lot you've just heard from the CEO of the GDI. So the greatest concentration of central banking power in history is really the bid they're aiming at. That's the central bank's goal. And of course, digital accounts of dissenters and regime critics could be switched off. It'd be very difficult to even purchase necessities. So this is an Orwellian dystopia of total control, the end of any freedoms. That's really what central banks are aiming at. Several central banks have, like the Bank of England, already prepared their microchip implant, rfid chip, to be implanted under your skin. And why is the sudden discussion about universal basic income from all the grassroots and inverted commas movements and billionaires? Oh, universal basic income is the bribe for you to accept the microchip. The overarching trend of the 20th century is concentration of power in the hands of...
By the way, that universal basic income, they're trialing that right now in Wales, in a town where they're giving, you don't have to work, and they're giving everybody £1,600. So let's say $1,600 a month. They're just giving you that for to not work. So that's they're already trialing that in towns as we speak, and that's why that's why they're giving away a lot of money. When the lockdowns happened, they were throwing money at people, businesses. They want people's businesses closed down, and people just live on the handouts.
The few. That's what we have to keep in mind. We have to work against this. We don't want to have these unaccountable central planners making decisions. We need decentralization, and the solution therefore is to maintain public money in the hands of local community banks, decentralize decision making, give local people the power in the form of local public banks and local not-for-profit community banks. As I walked in, I was delighted to see that the Gottlieb Duttweiler Institute is also about Genossenschaft and cooperatives. And of course, the majority of banks in Germany are cooperative banks. So
it cuts out there, but you get the point. Now, I mean, everybody in the crowd, look like certain type of individuals. I thought, it was going to be young students in there, but, according to the slide, it's that they're doing this lecture at the University of Southampton. Obviously, it's with the people that are into the business world. So this basically, man, this is what's going on in the world right now. This is what's going on in the world. They're pushing it and they're pushing it in these public forums. They're pushing it because you remember you got the bank chips. This is a video on that. You got the bank microchips, man. And then you got this, which is the same thing, and they're pushing it. The banks have got the central bank. You know, according to information that's coming out, have already got microchips. Ready, and the whole plan's ready. And there's been and then to be fair, there's you got brothers that work in certain type of fields. Brothers that you got Greeks, barbarians. Brothers of different job roles and things of that nature. And you had some brothers that were telling me about. They're always telling me about the cashless thing. They're getting told by the manager, and certainly, the cashless. They're always pushing that. So this is a quick one. We can go more into depth. You drop some comments on there, and depending on the comments, I'll probably do a longer version of this video and go into some more stuff. But before I do that, what I'm gonna do right here is go into the scriptures, man. And it's a basic scripture. Let's bring out this. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, by the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So it's happening. They're pushing this, and note, why is it going through the bank? Because that's gonna be the look at the last live. That's gonna be the you can't buy or sell. Say if you got this stuff, that's the new your money system is gonna be your digital implant. That's what it is, and you've seen it. They're talking about this stuff here in the middle of universities, man. This is what was being discussed. So you can't say it ain't true. You can't still be asleep like that, And let me get this. And obviously the elect know it, but it's just crazy how. And you know what? It's true. Like, if some people, the things that they say, they're sold out. Romans 3 and 3. What if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai without effect? It doesn't matter if you don't believe, because this is what the fuck they're doing. Let's be honest, man. Everybody's gonna be faced with a decision of, are you gonna get a implant? Are you gonna be implanted, man? Are you gonna be done up? And most people are gonna accept that. Now you got rebels and stuff, but a lot of people are just gonna say, you know what? And that's the thing. We always talk about how they're pushing it through convenience, they're deceiving people to get it. Now you do have rebels out there, man. A lot of people are aware of this, and they're not up for it. So we're gonna see how this plays out. We're gonna see how this plays out. So there you go. You got your central banks, and there's more information on this. So like I said, if you drop a comment or drop some comments on there, I'll read them, and then Lord willing, I might do something else on this, go into more info on it. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.